Hello everyone, this is Maria and today I'm going to present my assessment result summary. Um, First of all, I would like for you to meet my student. This is Kelsey Froby, a 5th grader at Riverview Elementary School in Dayton, Nevada. She's 10 years old and she loves hiking and cheerleading. She also loves to read for personal enjoyment. In order for me to get to know Kelsey academically, I was able to implement um, another assessment called the ARI, which is an analytical reading inventory. This is a comprehensive standards-based assessment that allows the teacher to determine the student's overall attitude towards reading and writing. As a result, I was able to identify some of Kelsey's strengths that refer to her ability to segment words, structural word analysis. She also refers to making mental pictures, which is known as visualizing. She, most importantly, I think her ability to self-correct is the most important one that she possesses, as she's metacognitive and she is able to think about her own learning and identify when comprehension has been compromised and when she needs help. Um, the assessment number one is the comprehensive reading inventory. In here, I follow the process. Read the background statements. I had my student silently read the passage. I removed it. Then in here, as you can see, Kelsey was able to only get one question correctly unaided, and 7 questions were answered with teacher's help. In her oral reading, she had 3 repetitions which were self-corrected. Regarding her fluency, she applies effective decoding skills, and her use of pitch, juncture, and stress during reading are appropriate. Her listening comprehension skills are much more advanced than her reading comprehension, and she was able to score 8 out of 8 questions correctly. And in here, my student's biggest struggle was evaluating the passage. When prompted to develop an opinion about it, she only was able to reinstate the facts. So I would engage in summarization and reflection of important information here through perhaps literature circles or reading response journals. This is the level 9 assessment protocol passage that refer to the reading comprehension. The Wiley-Blevins phonemic awareness assessment. In here, my student did very good. She got 6 out of 6 in all of the sections. In the word segmentation, she scored 5 out of 6 because she missed the word rain by adding 1 extra phoneme. And in phoneme manipulation, she got 6 out of 6 in both sections. In conclusion, I think my student is at benchmark level regarding phonemic awareness. And suggestions for improvement, I think I would have the student work with low achieving students. I think she would be a great mentor. And I think peer learning is an effective resource. I think she would also be a great asset in other classrooms. Also, the Florida Center for Reading Research has some great resources, and which makes it possible for teachers to deliver explicit phonics instruction, even for high achieving students. So these are the ones that I would deem appropriate for Kelsey: final phoneme pi, phoneme manipulating, phoneme position sort, phoneme swap, word change, and sound changes. Regarding the core phonics survey analysis, the students at benchmark levels, she correctly identified uppercase letters, lowercase letters. She identified 20 out of 21 consonant sounds, and she only made 1 mistake in the sound of the letter Y. In here, she did very good in her short vowels, CVC words, consonant blends. In all of these areas, she scored great. In the multisyllabic word section, she scored 22 out of 24. She mispronounced the word competes, and she also struggled with the pseudo word podated. The suggestions for improvement here in advanced phonics instruction, again from the Florida Center for Reading Research, I would engage my student in multisyllabic patterns, syllable swap, syllable map it, and select syllable. The word or way synthesis, in here, I thought that challenging my student would provide me with an opportunity to uh, get an idea of her weaknesses and strengths better. So I decided to implement the upper level reading inventory. However, I was ready to administer the elementary reading inventory in case she became frustrated. In the upper level reading inventory, she correctly spelled a total of 27 out of 31 words. She got 63 out of 60 word correct feature points for a total of 90 out of 99 syllables and affixes. In the late stage, in the upper level spelling inventory, my student shows mastery of beginning and ending consonants. She correctly identified blends, long and short vowels. However, she seemed to struggle in the area of syllables and affixes spelling, where she scored 7 out of 10. These are some of the misspelled words that she had. The word disloyal, emphasize, dominance, and succession, and these allowed me to determine her instructional level. This is the upper level reading inventory that I administered to her. The suggestions for improvement that I have for her is to engage in morphemic analysis, keeping a word study notebook, content vocabulary through the implementation of graphic organizers and semantic maps, and word sorts. And this is the artifact that I was able to get from her. These are all of the words that I provided her for the upper level reading inventory. Finally, for my writing assessment, my student Kelsey was out of town on vacation and I had to work with Leah. She's a second grade student at Fridge Elementary. She is 8 years old. For this assessment, I was able to compare the writing sample that I got from Leah with the expectations set by the Nevada Common Core standards for second graders. And she is expected to write opinion pieces and narratives in which she states a topic, she states an opinion, and she supplies reasons that support this opinion using linking words such as because, and, also, to connect opinion and reasons and provide a concluding statement or section. These are the expectations for her. These are the categories for the rubric that we had. The focus, I thought she was sufficient because she does provide a central idea around which she develops 2 paragraphs, and there is a specific topic that is clearly identifiable. The content is also developing. While the information and details are relevant to the focus, there is a lot of repetition in the development of her ideas. The organization is developing. It's inconsistent organization with few transitions. The student does not use temporary words as expected by the Common Core standards for second grade. The style is developing. The student makes use of sentence variety and her word choice appropriately. They do convey meaning. The conventions are developing. She has some repeated weaknesses in mechanics. So my suggestions for improvement here, I would introduce the student to more linking words. I would reinforce text organizational structure, encourage the student to provide a concluding statement or section at the end of her writing. Semantic mapping to organize events within a story, and story mapping would be some of the activities that I would engage my student in. Leah also is, her writing sample shows that she describes actions, what she will do, but there is still no evidence of temporary word usage. So there's no first, second, then, and last. And in here you can see some of the writing sample that she provided me with. Overall, administering all of these assessments was a great opportunity for me to learn. And thanks for watching.